Hey man, say man, what up? Came on here to see what y'all doing, man. You know what I'm saying? Well, I'm sitting here, about to take a little couple smokes before I head on out. But I said, fuck it, I wanted to see what the people doing real quick, like, you know what I'm saying? Well, I got some time, So hope everybody's well. That weather is getting so much better, y'all. Oh, so much better. So, you know, I'm loving that. You know what I mean? So that's what's going down. You know what I mean? So hell yeah. I'm just tired of that fucking cold ass weather. Shouts out to the homie Joe Quan, the hooligan up there in Detroit, man. That man, I seen one of his videos recently. Man, it looks so fucking cold up there. You hear me? That shit look freezing up there in Detroit. So I don't know how he's doing it, but yo, shouts out to him. You know what I'm saying? 'Cause I can't do that day. Look like Winter Wonderland in there, and he and they shoveling the snow, all kind of shit, all up in the dirt with it. You know what I mean? So it is what it is. Salute to him. I went to that trucking school um, a couple of years back, and they was talking about driving in that snow and all that other good shit. I don't think I could drive a truck pretty decent, but I don't think I would be ready for that snow, man. You know, that shit right there is pro level. You know what I'm saying? Not to mention too, I remember when I was in trucking school, they was telling you that they was gonna do like team. I went to a place called CRST trucking school, and they said they was gonna do like team drivers and all this other shit, where they would have somebody riding with you, and then y'all would have to switch off and all this, so somebody would be sleeping. And I'm like, you know what? I don't want to be sleeping while somebody is learning driving. I don't think I would be able to sleep, pretty good like that. Not to mention in CRST in Iowa, they used to have something called the truck graveyard, where they would have all these Mack trucks where they, were wrecked and shit, and they would get them back to the school and shit like that. And I guess it was supposed to serve as a warning to those who don't take training seriously or be falling asleep behind the wheel and all this here. And let me tell you, when I used to see them things, that shit used to fuck me up seeing them trucks, man. You know what I'm saying? That shit was wild as fuck. I'm not gonna lie. You know, very scary seeing a crushed up truck. Just seeing a crushed up truck is very fucking scary. But hey, it was what it was. And then I wonder why the hell would they do that though too? Because it'd be blood. All kind of shit would have been in the truck, but it wasn't no blood or nothing. I ain't seen no blood or nothing on the trucks, nothing like that. Just a whole lot of damage. You know what I'm saying? So that was wild. About to go ahead and take hits from the bomb while I'm up in here. I got the link out. If anybody want to come up in here and chill with me real quick, while I'm sitting here chilling. While we illin here right now. Hold on. For the rappers to be coming through late. All right, I got this. Hold on. Let me get my colors right. Do I got my colors right? Appreciate everybody showing love to the comedy videos and the questions that I be asking. I heard somebody on my Facebook talking about some every time he see me, I'm always asking some ratchet some ratchet ass hood questions and shit. You know what I'm saying? And I put the Tales from the Crip guy up there. I was like, yeah, I'm the hood version of him or whatever. I do appreciate everybody fucking with the questions. I don't know what the fuck. I just said fuck it and decided to start asking some fucking questions one day, and then people started fucking with it. So I was like, fuck it. You know what I'm saying? That's what it is. So I appreciate everybody rocking with it and all the comments and everything. That's dope as hell. Also, I appreciate everybody laughing at the videos and all that good shit. People telling me like, they have bad days and shit or whatever the fuck they going through, or they had an argument or something. So they check out my video or some shit, and it makes them, feel better about themselves or whatever the case. So, salute to y'all, because that makes me feel hellified good when, I can, brighten up someone's day or inspire somebody to create or something like that. You know what I'm saying? So that's always awesome. Shouts out to Shantae's Appellation and Shani Rock's hair page. Her hair page, where she does tutorials.
where she's over 150K. I don't know if I told y'all that, but yeah, that's dope. And we celebrating all that right now. You know what I'm saying? So that's pretty cool. While we waiting before we head out and go to the store. Now I heard some shit. UMG, Universal Music Group, was talking to about TikTok and how they are trying to get more money out of TikTok or some shit like that. And now they're trying to stand under TikTok, but TikTok doesn't really give a fuck. So I guess they're saying they're going to take the music off of TikTok or some shit. And I'm sitting here like, man, this is crazy as hell. I don't know if I'm the only one who sees this or thinks of this, but I'm like, man, that's crazy as fuck that they would want to, they say they're going to remove their music, but then, with the independent artists, they give us like fucking pennies upon, half of a half of a half of a penny for a fucking stream. You understand what I'm saying? Like that shit is wild as fuck. And it's like they were like, well, if you guys are not going to give us the right amount of money we deserve for it for our artists, then we're not going to be on there. And I'm like, well, do tell, huh, motherfucker? What the fuck? Ain't that the motherfucking pot calling the kettle black? That's what I was thinking. You know what I'm saying? So, a lot of people are saying this is going to be great for independent artists. Um, it's going to be like an open playing field for TikTok to push more independent artists to show like, hey, we got power. We don't need y'all. Fuck y'all. Um, but yeah, that's it's crazy. It's crazy right now with that. I was just tripping because I was like, y'all motherfuckers don't want to give us shit, but as soon as a motherfucker give y'all a little piece of something, now y'all got a problem with the shit. You know what I'm saying? Now y'all want to pull shit. That's crazy. And if you try to pull your music, they ain't trying to let your music go, but they trying to get their music off of somebody else's shit. That's crazy. Not to mention too, I was scrolling down TikTok and I seen motherfuckers with those music farms. Okay. So apparently now people aren't, when I think of music farms, when they if you don't know what music farms is, those when they when people pay to get fake streams on their shit. So somebody have multiple cell phones and accounts on Spotify and all kind of shit to fake your accounts and shit like that. But what I'm seeing now is a lot of it's a lot of people in house, like just at their homes doing it. Normally you would think it'd be, when you think of it, it'd be like some third world country, somebody with like 100 cell phones in some room, in a dark ass room, and they're just fucking working it and playing your shit whenever you pay them whatever amount of money you paying for whatever kind of streams. But now it's cats. They probably got like what 30, 40 phones. They're probably not even at like 20, 30 phones. And they're doing it. And they're saying they're working with major artists and shit like that too. And they're trying to claim like this is where the music game is, and most major artists are using these type things. And I'm just like, what the fuck, man? I thought this shit was invented to stop piracy, and now it seems like the shit is fucking even fucking worse. I miss the days where they were selling bootlegs and shit like that, because then guess what? You could sell your own shit, okay? Or you can work out with somebody else who's selling your shit and get way more money than fucking pennies. Just for I just don't get it. I don't understand how this shit is going. And then I think, honestly, I think it's just somebody just said this was a good thing, and then everybody kind of is going with it and shit, and not questioning shit. One thing I noticed about people I've been living on this earth is that the masses don't like to ask questions. I have no idea why. And then when one person asks a question and it kind of goes viral or some shit, or everybody is like, yeah, that's a good question, and everybody jumps on that. But normally people don't ask questions for their fucking self, and they just go and be like, hey, this is the new thing, so let's just do the new thing. You know what I'm saying? So it is what it is. But I don't know. I don't fucking like it. Y'all know how I get down. Hybrid803.com is where my music at. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, it's everywhere, but that's where I be pushing, because I don't fuck with those motherfuckers. We got the link out right here if you would like to click on the link and communicate and pop in and chill with me while we up in here. I'm also on my Hybrid 803 comedy channel. First time me doing this here on both of my channels. So yeah, when they come on the review on the replay of this stream, they're gonna be looking crazy. Like, what the fuck he got going on? I didn't know he does music too. Oh my goodness. Yeah, because I don't really push my music on my comedy shit. You know what I'm saying? I just kind of just do one on one and the other on the other. You know what I'm saying? I don't know. I just do it that way. That's because I want to do it. You know what I'm saying? And yeah, I don't know if they know. Well, you got a rude awakening right now on the comedy. I'm not a comedian. I'm a rapper that makes funny videos. Haha. Gotcha. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? So while we up in this thing, we about to take hits from the motherfucking bong, because that's what the fuck we do. All right. Anybody up in here? Go ahead and you can go ahead and click on that link if you want to, jumping up in here, or you can comment whatever you want to comment. Leave the likes and all that good shit. Appreciate everybody up in this bitch with me on this January 31st. Okay. All right. What holidays other than Valentine's Day is coming up in February? Is there any more? Because I ain't gonna lie, forgive me, y'all. I thought Martin Luther King Day was in February, but apparently it's in January. So I'm like, what the hell? Isn't there other things other than Valentine's Day and Black History Month? Even though I don't like the whole Black History Month idea because it's like saying, hey, this 1 month we're gonna give you guys praise for what you've done. It's like Black History Month is February, and I guess every other month is White History Month. I was, you know what I'm saying? January, March, April, May, June, July, August, September, October, November, December. We celebrating good white heritage. Okay. Only in February, the shortest day or the shortest month, is when we're gonna celebrate what Black people have done. You know what I'm saying? So I guess 28 things a year. 28 accomplishments a year. That's all you get. That's all we acknowledge, and we move on. You know what I'm saying? But it is what it is. But yeah, is Valentine's Day the only holiday coming up in February? Yeah, I think so. Hope y'all ready for Valentine's Day? Do y'all ask the person that y'all are with? Are y'all gonna be? Is that gonna be your Valentine's, or do you just automatically be like, hey, I fucking live with you. Valentine's Day come around, I'm gonna do something nice for you. Or do you just say fuck it because y'all live with each other and it doesn't even fucking matter, and it's like y'all just doing you. You understand what I'm saying? And you don't you don't care about Valentine's Day. What is yours? How do y'all feel about it? I would like to know. Let's go ahead and hit this take hits from the bong. Shouts out to everybody on the replay, man, who gonna be coming through. Shouts out to the homie Chad Free. Shouts out to the homie Bay L. You know what I'm saying? Shouts out to everybody who be coming through, rocking with me up on here on the Hybrid 3 page. Shouts out to Ken Dog, you know what I'm saying? Shouts out to the whole brain sick, you know what I mean? Uh, you know, just shouts out to everybody who rocks with me, man. Shouts out to Baby Grizz, you know what I'm saying? Appreciate you so much. Everybody on the replay, when they come on the replay, that's what it is, man. Appreciate y'all. Shouts out Sweetie Brock. Appreciate all y'all. Let's go ahead and get this smoke in. Oh, I had to clear it. I'm about to get another one in there. I hate when the motherfuckers. I hate living in a building with other people because that shit sucks. Their kids just be stomping on the motherfucking stairs and just be jetting out. Let me just kicking the fucking door in like the fucking SWAT team. That shit is stupid. Why do you gotta kick the door just to get out the motherfucking door? That's retarded, man. You know what I'm saying? Let me clear this shit out for y'all, man. Well, for me, I guess. I don't know. Clear this shit out. Oh. Oh. Hell yeah, we up in here. Hold on, let me get this get some water too. Yeah. Getting that refreshing water. Oh yeah, we got to take hits from the bottom. I'm sitting here getting. I ain't even take the fucking hit. I was like, yeah. You know what I'm saying? That water was so damn. It was that refreshing. Felt like a hit from the bottom. Let's go ahead and get one more in before we yeah. Yeah, church, we ain't going nowhere. Oh, oh lordy. How come Kanye West and Kirk Franklin ain't never did a song together? You would think that would have been a good setup. Stomp remix featuring Kanye West. That would be very entertaining, I think. I noticed Kanye got his daughter got a hit for his daughter, and the song ain't even a full damn song. Got all the little ghetto kids running around here singing they Miss Westy. And yeah. It's crazy how things are going with music. It's crazy how things are going. But it's going. It is what it is. You know what I'm saying? You know. I wonder. I do. Every time it gets crazy and crazy, though, I wonder how crazy it's gonna get. Because I remember when I was younger, I didn't think it was gonna get this crazy. I thought it was gonna get cooler. But then, when certain artists started coming out, and I was like, man, seems like we're getting away from lyrical and message and shit, and it's just you know hustle, 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 and just not real feeling and shit. And then now look where we at now. It's crazy. It's crazy. So I wonder how things are gonna progress with this music shit later. Um, they say they're gonna try to, they're trying to bring back lyrical rap and all this other shit, but I don't believe it. Because if you listen to the radio stations that push the hot shit, you know, I don't know what the fuck be on the urban stations now, man, or the hip hop stations. They be playing every fucking thing. They be playing fucking African music. They be playing fucking Jamaican music. They be playing drill and shit, which I don't think is fucking hip hop. I don't give a fuck what you say. They be playing everything but hip hop and fucking R&B. I ain't gonna lie, I remember back in the day, I used to be pissed off because they be playing more R&B than hip hop. I don't know if y'all remember that. You have to wait till like Friday night and shit to get like good hip hop and shit like that on the radio. Other than that, it's just gonna be straight Ashanti and fucking Ja Rule all day until like the nighttime. Then you're gonna hear the good tracks. I remember back in the day when the radio would play the underground shit. How it would be like at first you would hear some shit in the club. You know what I'm saying? Like you would hear some shit in the club, then you would hear it on the radio late night. And then after that, they would start playing it, in regular rotation after motherfuckers, started requesting it and shit like that. I remember that. I wonder if that was a process that I had figured out or something like that. Because I thought back in the day, I thought the DJs, was supposed to just, find shit and introduce it and all this here until I realized like, it was, a lot of DJs doing that shit. They was like, I was wondering, like, was that like a plan or something, or was that something going on? What happened with that? Because a lot of DJs claim that they got in DJing, to break new artists and all this other shit. But then, if you notice, if you were in the club, in the early 2000s and shit like that, they would be the same fucking playlist. You may have somebody play some hood shit, one or two hood hits, but other than that, it's normally just the normal playlist. The Give Me That Pussy and you know I'm on and fucking Little John and shit like that. You know what I'm saying? Like they never really DJs wasn't really breaking the fucking artists where I'm from like that. You know. Then they would you would have to like pay an ass of bread or whatever like that to hear your shit get played in the club at night. Where if you were there, then they'd be like, yeah, give me like $1,000 or $800, whatever the fuck, and I'll play your shit all week or all month. And then like, how the hell do you can't go to every fucking event that they have all month and seeing if your shit get played? So now I thought that was a fucked up way because now it's like saying, hey, I'm gonna make sure that wherever I go, I have people in my event because I'm gonna make sure that either the rappers that are gonna be making sure I spend their shit or they're gonna be sending motherfuckers to make sure I spend their shit. And that way I'll be able to get booked again because they're saying, hey, this DJ can bring people. Because at one point, DJs were supposed to bring people. I don't know if people remember that. Like before, you didn't. It didn't necessarily have to be like somebody performing or some shit like that. Back then, it was like coming as DJ Prince Ice. You know what I'm saying? And you knew if Prince Ice was gonna be in the club, you knew it was gonna be a good club night and all this other good shit. You understand what I'm saying? Then it's like over time that kind of shit. It just got fucked up, man. Over time with the payola and shit. You know what I'm saying? I think that was the worst thing that happened to hip hop, man. That payola shit, like real shit. That shit fucked up a lot of shit from the majors all the way up to the indies, man. Because basically you got a lot of motherfuckers who want money and just scamming other motherfuckers who believe paying dues is the way to go. It's a setup for poison. It's a setup for poison. You got young motherfuckers who believe, hey, this is the way to go, and all this other shit is by spending all this money and doing this shit with this. And you got other motherfuckers who done failed, who know that they doing wrong, but they like, fuck it, I want to continue to do music. So instead of actually, fighting hard to go out here and be like, hey, I'm gonna get fans and I'm gonna do this here and the third, they're like, nah, I'm just gonna have motherfuckers, pay me for their dreams to pretend like it's happening, and that shit is just, it's crazy how that shit goes down, but it goes down like that, man. But hey, you know, who am I? Just a rapper who be sitting back seeing things, who makes funny videos on the internet. I don't know. You know what I'm saying? But it's a fucking shift. It's a fucking shift. Let's go ahead and get some more hits in from the bone. Okay. While we getting high and talking and chit chatting. You know what I'm saying? Appreciate everybody else who up in here, who watching and listening. You know what I'm saying? Could have been anywhere else in the world, but you came here. And I appreciate you so much. Let's go ahead and get our smoke on in it here. Oh, oh yeah. 2024, we need to normalize asking questions about bullshit instead of just going with it, because that ain't the way to go. Okay, that ain't the way to go there. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Uh, Dat Room is out now, happy803.com. Make sure you check out that single, just in time for Valentine's Day. For you and your boo to do what you do to the groove. I also have a Valentine's Day mixtape that I'm pushing out. So yeah, we're gonna have a Valentine's Day mixtape playlist. It's not a physical mixtape, it's a playlist that I'm gonna be pushing out. But you can go check it out now if you want to at hybrid803.com. Everything is at hybrid803.com. Just scroll down and you'll see it. It's the Hybrid 803 V-Day playlist. Click on it. It will take you to the YouTube because that's where it's at. And you can listen to it. I decided to put it on YouTube because most people listen to YouTube over Spotify because YouTube is fucking free. All right. And Spotify isn't. So that's why I put it over there. I also have one on Spotify, but hey, it is what it is over there. But fuck them anyway, because they ain't shit no way. So I just letting y'all know where y'all going. Just telling y'all. You know what I'm saying? So it's going down. Appreciate y'all so much for checking the shit out. You know what I mean? I also have a message board on my website. No one uses it, but it's there. You know what I'm saying? It's there. You know what I mean? I guess it's kind of like supposed to be like a chat room or some shit over there. I don't know. But I don't know. I'm gonna start fucking with that a little bit more and see who fucks with that. You know what I'm saying? I gotta send out another email too. Leave your email at hybrid803.com if you haven't. I gotta send out another email pretty soon. But I'll be sending out inspiration and all that good stuff, saying to the people. And all that good, And shouts out to the people. So that's what's up. It be killing me with this comedy shit. People be knowing me for the comedy. Especially like kids. I think a lot of kids be looking at my shit. A lot of kids and a lot of older people be looking at my shit. And it's wild because I be going taking out the trash and the kids be asking me, like, do you the one who do YouTube? And I be looking at them like, I y'all the ones that be fucking, making all the damn noise outside. Yes. Yes. You know what I mean? But it is what it is, man. I guess they looking. You know what I'm saying? Excited somebody around's doing something. So I hope I just inspire motherfuckers to do, what they want to do, I guess. You know what I'm saying? Because life is too short to not be doing it. It's too much bullshit going around to not be doing what you want to do in life. You know what I'm saying? So that is what that is. Especially in black entertainment. Black entertainment is too fucking small for all this favoritism and scams and bullshit, and it's just crazy. I've been seeing now I'm seeing Taraji P. Henson and all them. They're coming out about in Hollywood how they're not getting paid what they're supposed to be getting paid, and it's crazy. I'm feeling like the entertainment industry is taking a hit, and a lot of people ain't really talking about it because I hear a lot about DJs saying they're not getting paid from the clubs. I'm a rapper, so I already know about, this bullshit with the artists, and then you got the actors saying that there's some bullshit going on. Some actors aren't speaking on it, like what was her name? The one Vivica Fox, she didn't speak on it. She said she was doing great, whatever, which is more power to her and all that good shit. But I'm noticing a lot of motherfuckers is not getting what they supposed to get of the same color in this industry, and it's really fucked up. And things need to change. Also, Tupac keeps putting out bullshit ass movies. I don't know. I don't know what's up with that. But I guess you don't really need much to put your movie on Tupac. Just 1080p and a fucking account, I guess, and you just put it up there because they got all kind of movies on there that don't make no motherfucking sense. All right, it's crazy as shit. Some of them are so bad they good. It's weird to say, but they be so, they be so fucking bad, but they be entertaining to watch. You want to see how far these motherfuckers gonna go with it. Then they don't be having no, they low budget movies, so they don't be having no special effects on it, y'all. So when somebody gets shot or some shit, motherfucker just come over there and just put the gun on them, and then the motherfucker just react. It's crazy. It don't even bow. They don't even put a sound effect in there or nothing. The actor don't even make the gun noise. Bang. He don't do none of that shit. He just, what I'm saying, you stole my kid. And then they just be like, oh, and fall out. That shit be hilarious as fuck. Okay, it's wrong, really, but it be hilarious as hell. I don't know if y'all seen that shit on fucking Tupac, but that shit is crazy as shit. Okay, all right. I ain't gonna cap though. I wouldn't mind being in a Tupac movie, but we gonna have to work on that script. We gonna have to really work on that motherfucking script. I ain't gonna lie, for me to be up in that bitch. Fuck that. Hell yeah, because them motherfuckers there, they be wild as hell. You know what I'm saying? And they be having some weird ass concept, especially for the black. If y'all ever looked on Tubi and you ever go down there for the black cinema, why is it all sex related and shit? It's all sex and drugs. That's all of it. Think about it. Like if you ever go over there, it's like strip tease and stripper zombies and shit. It's just weird. They mix sex with horror. It's fucking stupid. I don't even. It's just like it's crazy. You know. Also, side note, kind of like when be on Facebook. You ever been on Facebook and those girls they have those they be doing the vajacials, like how they be be showing how they be they be advertising how they be cleaning the girls, well cutting the girls well do they clean what the hell they be doing with it? Cleaning it, cutting it, whatever the fuck to the pussy? I don't know. But then they be showing them on the stories and then holding it just to cover up just the lips, but you see everything else on there. I'm like, what the fuck is that? How do you does that translate into sales or some shit? Like I don't get that. I don't think girls is going by like, oh, her pussy looks pretty smooth. I need to set me up an appointment. I don't think it goes like that. I think what happens is it just be a bunch of niggas looking at it on the Facebook and be like, oh shit, this is crazy as fuck, and they try to look and see who it is, and then the people who do it, they just like to see the numbers, and they be like, yes, my business is taking off. Business is not taking off, bitch. Okay, you have a fucking a vagina sitting right there on the story. And when motherfuckers log in, it's just pussy sitting right there in their face. And that's why they goes right up there to the story and click it like, what the fuck is this? And then they trying to advertise it, talking about some get your Yanni steam and all this other shit. Nobody don't give a fuck about that shit. They don't give a damn about that. They looking at the pussy, okay? We know what the hell they doing. All right, stop playing. Need to find better ways to advertise this shit instead of ass all the goddamn time. All right, we love ass. We do, ain't nothing wrong with it, but damn, it ain't got to be on every damn thing. Especially when they be doing the cosplay on the fucking and be have the male cosplay. They'll be like Chucky or some shit, and then there'll be a thick Chucky. I don't want to see a fucking thick Chucky. That don't make no fucking sense. You understand what I'm saying? That's just weird. Okay, trying to be a fucking a thick Fred from Scooby Doo. It is fucking two bitches on the team. It is Velma and Daphne, but you chose to be a thick Fred. What kind of shit is this? Huh? This don't make no sense. Got the white shirt on like a sailor. Talking about I'm Fred and this my homegirl Scooby. That don't even make no fucking sense. Shaggy was his motherfucking homie. That's what they be doing. I apologize, y'all. But that's what the fuck they be doing, okay? I don't want to see no thick Scooby. All right, just make no I'm tired of it. Then y'all seen them AI art shits that be on Facebook? They have Winnie the Pooh thick. That's a boy. Okay, why is Winnie the Pooh thick with heels and shit? Then they got Tweety Bird on there. He thick, which I would understand maybe Tweety Bird because there's a lot of girls call themselves Tweety Bird, which is weird. You ever been growing up in the hood and you met a girl call herself Tweety Bird. So she's literally calling herself a man's name. Anybody ever thought about that? You know what I'm saying? Like, how you can't call yourself Tweety. Tweety is a boy. You're not a boy. Even though Tweety a little sweet, I don't know. Tweety wasn't sweet. I mean, shit, Tweety had hoes, didn't he? He just had a light voice. Yeah, Tweety had them hoes. He just had a light voice. So why the hood bitches want to say, hey, I'm Tweety Bird? You're not Tweety Bird. Tweety Bird, that should have been a nigga name. But then again, could you imagine a nigga coming up to you? What's good? My name Tweety Bird. That's gonna be kind of weird. Big swole ass nigga come up to you talking about my name Tweety. I'm be like, hey, get the fuck away from me. I don't even want to know how you got that name. You know what I'm saying? It do be weird, like, in the movies they be having, big niggas and then they got weird name like Tiny. Like, why the fuck you gonna be able to bench press 800 pounds and you want to be called Tiny? Remember Debo, his name was Tiny Lester or some shit. You know what I'm saying? Who did this? Why would they do that? You know what I mean? So it's just weird. You know what I'm saying? What's good, Chad Free? We got Chad Free up in the building. Why would they do that? You know what I mean? It's weird as shit, But dang, got the big buff nigga named Percy. Like, what the fuck? Percy? You make sure this nigga gonna fight for real. You know what I'm saying? But yeah. I don't want to see that shit. That shit is wild as hell. I don't understand that shit. Ain't shit, Chad Free, what's sizzling, homie? Man, everything good. I'm up in here smoking, cooling. Just chilling, man. While the good daylight is up, I want to come over here and chill with the homies. You know what I'm saying? See what's good. I'm going live on my comedy channel for the first time. On the Hybrid 3 music and the comedy. So we own this one. We doing it like that. We doing it like that. You know what I mean? So yeah. What's good on both sides of the YouTube equator, So I hope everybody's well. You smoking, Chad? We smoking. We got to be smoking. You know what I'm saying? So while we up in here and we running our mouth, getting the dry mouth, let's go ahead and take hits from the motherfucking bong because we need to do that. We need to do that. All right. All right. Let's go ahead and get it. Let's get it in, Tweety. Let's go. You know what? I take that back because I do remember there was a rapper named Tweety Bird Loke, and he had beef with Eazy-E, and I covered that in my rap battles. Tweety Bird Loke. Yep. Think he was a Crip, if I'm not mistaken. Or maybe. I don't know. Tweety Bird Loke. Tweety Bird Loke, ladies and gentlemen. All right. Let's get it in with the smoke. Ah, fuck. Drew Blood. So I stabbed myself with the cleaners. Okay, I have these little cleaners here, and they have these, like, you see those red wires in there, and they're a bitch sometimes. You got to be careful. And that shit just stabbed the shit out of me just now, and it hurt. Okay, ouchies. Appreciate you so much for all the love you be showing Chad Free. I appreciate you so much for the super chat. Thank you so much, big homie. You know what I'm saying? Real shit. You know what I mean? You need a bong? Yes, get you a bong. It's the best. It is the bee's knees. And to me, it saves it. You know what I'm saying? Like it kind of, helps you save the shit out and all this other shit. Cause like when you just smoke a big ass joint or a big ass blunt, that shit be gone. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, you know what I mean? But I always appreciate the love and everything from you and everybody else, man. I just want you to know that. Appreciate you so much to the utmost, real shit. Let's go ahead and spark this shit up, man. Oh shit. Oh. Yeah. I remember. I didn't like the bongs at first. Rest in peace, my homeboy AJ used to be on the bong. AJ was very resourceful. He would know how to make a bong out of any fucking thing. He this this motherfucker made a bong out of a a one hitter out of a was it a Coca-Cola can? I think it was a Coca-Cola can. One night we was chilling, being young, you know what I'm saying, in the house cooling. And we didn't have no cigars and shit, didn't have no way to the store, and it was like late as fuck as night. I'm chilling at his house. We playing the game, just cooling, talking shit. So we got a buttload of weed, but we ain't got no cigars. We done smoked our last blunt. So we like, what the fuck? This motherfucker say, hold on. So I was drinking a soda. He told me to finish the soda. I gave it to him. Then he flattened it. He poured everything out, flattened it, and poked a hole in the top and on the side. Was it on the side or on the front? It was like on the side and the front or some shit like that. And like the motherfucker had he put the shit on top of it and he was just like, let's go. And I was like, man, this shit is not gonna fucking work. And when I tell you that shit got up, we was getting high all night off a Coke can. Like that shit was crazy as a motherfucker. I'm not gonna lie. I was tripping too because I was getting high. I was like, man, I hope the edges don't cut me or nothing like that. But then you just start getting into it and then shit. Next thing you know, you like shit past the can to the point where you like, hold up, bro. I'm gonna get another can. We just gonna yeah, we did pass the can for like 2 hours before we made our own cans. That was kind of crazy. I guess being young and being high, you know what I'm saying? You know, whatever. Speaking of being young and being high, what's that movie with the zombies? I had showed Shannon and them. Shannon, what's that movie I showed you recently with the zombies? You know what I'm talking about? Anyway, it's a weed movie with Seth MacFarlane in there. Is it Seth? Is it? I'm saying that right. The guy from Family Guy who played Chris, and he also played a zombie in that movie. I'm fucking it up right now. But anyway, yeah, we was watching that. I showed Shannon that. It was funny as fuck. I can't remember. Yeah. Idle Hands. Idle Hands. That's the movie. Idle Hands. That is crazy because like you know, you think about the zombie part, but you forget about the hand part where they was going through hell fighting that fucking hand in that movie. That was crazy as shit. Y'all remember Joe's Apartment with the roaches? Huh? That shit was on Tubi a couple weeks ago. That shit was we was about to watch it, but we didn't get around to it. But I seen it when I was young. I remember that shit. That was a crazy ass movie. Especially, being a hood kid living in the house full of roaches. That was wild. Because now I'm sitting there thinking to myself, like, do the roaches talk to each other? Are they aware of shit? Do I annoy them? You know what I'm saying? One time, you know what I'm saying, this at my auntie house, y'all. You know what I mean? Full of roaches, all kind of shit back in the day. One of them old hood rundown houses, right? So I'm staying at a house, right? I'm like, I think I was like 7 years old, some shit like that, 7, 8 years old, whatever. So I'm in the house, I'm in the living like it's like the living room, the hallway, which is like it's not like a narrow hallway, but it's like a space, like a space. Then you got the kitchen in the back, you got my Uncle Dave room, and you got the rooms in the back. It's like a small hallway going down that way to the rooms in the back. So just bear with me here. So in the space in the middle, it was like a lot of furniture, a lot of desks and shit. So I'm just in there, you know what I'm saying, playing, kicking the air, like, playing ninja or some shit, whatever, playing Power Rangers or something. I don't know. Just sitting there fucking around. Next thing you know, I do a little kick or some shit and I land and I look up, right? And then when I look up, I'm looking into the damn, in between the desk and shit, you know what I'm saying, on the floor. And I see a big ass possum face. Like it was just a big ass possum. Scared the shit out of me, right? So I run to my auntie. I'm like, yo, it's a fucking possum in there and all this other shit. She's like, oh, it's okay, Hab. Everything will be all right. Don't worry about it. Now I'm in the house, paranoid as shit. They had to I couldn't go to sleep. It was time to go to bed and all this shit. I'm still up. I ain't go to sleep and shit. It's like 12 o'clock. So they had to call my mom to come get me. I was like, I gotta go home. I can't stay here with that big ass possum up in here. That ain't right. That's scary as shit. I remember that time. That shit was wild as fuck. I just fell down the scene and I was just like, oh shit. And it was just like looking at me. It didn't even move too. It was just like looking at me too. Like, what the fuck? I'm like, okay, I gotta get the fuck home. Fuck that shit. You know what I'm saying? I don't know if y'all ever had an encounter like that, but that shit was it freaked me the fuck out. All right. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, let's go ahead and take some more hits in this bitch. Hold on one time. Oh, oh, up in this bitch. We up in this hoe. Shit. We up in this bitch. Feeling good. Bong hit your chest hard. Water bongs is the best too. I mean, water bongs is the best, especially when you can put the ice in them. Because if you never had ice in the bong, that shit is lovely. All right, ice in the bong is the shit. Okay, you know what I'm saying? LOL, there's some possums be fighting with some cats outside my window. I hope the mother. Now, I had a cat um named Zero, right? And in my last house, Zero was just a straight up killer. Okay, and I seen him corner a rat at my last spot. You know what I'm saying? Like I wake up in the morning, like, I'm just going to go piss or some shit. And, Zero's in the hallway, like, looking in the corner. So I walk up to him and I'm like, what the fuck you got going on? And it's a rat like looking up at me like this, like just looking scared. And he's just like Zero's just looking at me, like he looked at me, then he looked back at the rat, then he looked at me, then he looked back at the rat. And the rat is sitting there tortured. And I'm like, yo, my cat gangster as hell. He got this nigga in the corner, him the fuck up. You understand what I'm saying? Like the rat was I literally seen the rat have the look, like help me look in his eyes. Like his eyes was looking at me like, oh shit, help me. So, I ain't gonna lie, I ain't want to touch the rat or nothing like that, So I went ahead and went and pissed, go handle my business, because I was like, shit, hey Zero, go ahead and handle your business. You done call him. So do what the fuck you got to do. So I went to go piss, wash my hand, come back, and then they still in the corner talking and shit. So I was just like, I mean, you do what you got to do. So, I went in the living room and I had chilled out for a second. And I came back and they were still there. He was kind of fucking with him a little bit, just kind of slapping him around. And I was like, all right, this is getting a little bit crazy, you know what I'm saying? So I'm gonna go ahead and just just get rid of the rat because Zero is just fucking with him right now at this point, scaring the shit out of him. Like slap every time the rat go one way, he slap the shit out of his ass, he go back, and now he back and looking back. Like he'll try to run this way and pow, and then he'll just come back and look back like this and look up. So I ain't wanted to touch the rat or nothing like that. So what I did was I went and I had got this damn rake thingy. Like, it's not a rake, but what you call that shit? Where you rake the dirt and whatever like that. It got like the things like on it like this here. And it, one of those things. So I went and got one of those out the back. And then I had just kind of like I got to him and I just kind of smushed him in the corner with it and kind of stabbed him with it. And he was kind of happy because he was kind of, it was the end for him right then. You know what I'm saying? So I kind of popped him with it until like some shit came out of him. And then he kind of was like stuck on it. And then I kind of like, took him out the house. And then I had to bang on the thing to get him off. So I got, I guess he did kind of die horribly, but it was better than being tortured by Zero, I guess. You know what I'm saying? But it was wild because Zero was looking at this nigga like, yeah, you done fucked up, right? You done came in the wrong motherfucking house. But I'm finna fuck you the fuck up, all right? You know what I'm saying? Now, let me tell you why I got Zero. Before I got Zero in that house, rats used to die in the ceiling. You ever had that happen? All right, so like the rats is up in so we was in trenches, baby. We was in trenches. You know what I'm saying? So like, it'd be like it was an old ass house for like from the 1930s and shit. Like, you know what I'm saying? So like I'm talking about we had the skull and key lock on the bathroom and shit. You know what I'm saying? So like back in the day, rats would die in the fucking in the roof. So how I would know a rat would die in the roof is like, you would be walking down the hallway and it would just be a strong dead smell like coming right in this one area. Like it was wild. You know what I'm saying? And it was just, those were some wild times back then. and you had to deal with it'd be like that for like weeks. It'd be like that for like 2-3 weeks before it just like kind of fade away or some shit. You know what I'm saying? So, before I was able to get up out of there, I was like, okay, I got to start getting cats and shit or something. I tried the poisons and all that shit, but it seemed like them motherfuckers was getting addicted to them shits like crack. Like they was just like, fuck it, I'm gonna go ahead and just, I'm putting the poison down. The poison is missing, but these motherfuckers still moving around in this bitch. You know what I'm saying? So I tried the traps. The traps didn't really work like that because I caught a couple of them with the traps, but then after a while, it seemed like the motherfuckers just got smart with the fucking traps. I'm hearing the motherfuckers go off. Pow! I run up in there to see what the fuck going on. The damn the bait, the cheese, and all that shit gone. The little piece of meat out, the bologna, whatever I put on it, is gone. And the motherfucker and the fucking shit flipped over. I don't know how the fuck they was doing it, bro. It was like war in that motherfucker with them bitches, man. It was some gangsta ass rats, man. I ain't gonna lie. So I'll be walking down the street and sometimes I would find cats, like little kittens and shit like that, and I get them. I had one cat, he had 3 toes, and his name, I don't know if where y'all from, but over here in South Carolina, back in the day, we used to have this little commercial like the J.G. Wentworth, something made 9 or some shit. So I don't know why when I seen him, that's the first thing I thought about, and I was like, okay, I'm gonna name him Wentworth, and I took him to my house and cleaned him up and everything like that, and he stayed for a while. But he was pretty crazy. Like after a while, he started like snapping at me and shit, and I couldn't handle that shit. So I was just like, fuck that, I'm gonna get rid of this motherfucker. So that was like fucking on Wentworth. Then I get another one. I found another cat. It was like this like light brown one, and I called it Nala because it looked like it reminded me of from Lion King and all that. I don't know. I'm from the hood, so what? Sue me. So anyway, I had Nala for a second, and she was fucking bitch. Like that motherfucker would scratch the shit out of me all the fucking time for no reason. It was good luck trying to wash them fleas off that motherfucker. That shit was horrible. I'm talking about it had razor blades too on that motherfucker too, but even the rats were scared of it. She ain't fuck with him. It was kind of weird. It was an awkward relationship me and Nala had in the house. So I kind of like just let her stay there for like a couple of months, but I just didn't fuck with her. I just kind of like, I just put food down and water down, and after a while it became a respect thing, but it wasn't no petting. Wasn't no petting, wasn't no love, none of that, So yeah. Can't tell right now I like cats. I'm a cat enthusiast. Love pussy. Been loving pussy since a young boy. But yeah, I'm a cat enthusiast. Yeah, so yeah, I like cats and all that good shit. But yeah, that was a time. I have more stories of cats too. But that was a time. That was a time. Back in them times, you know what I'm saying? Living in them fucked up situations. Appreciate everybody coming through. Let me go ahead and hold on, let me get some water. Hold on one second. Yeah. Oh yeah. So at one point, Shannon gets at one point I find this dog, right? Me and Shannon together. He said cats are crazy. Yeah, they crazy as shit. So one point I find this dog outside. You got 4 of them? Oh shit, that's what's up. That's what's up. Chad Free got 4 of them motherfuckers. That was happening. What their names is. You know what I'm saying? That's what's up. You know what I mean? But so let me tell y'all a story real quick. So one day I'm walking down the street, y'all, and I see this little small brown dog, like this little dog, right? And he's like running around and shit. So I go to him, and he's just barking and shit. He runs up to me and he's just barking and shit. He's just like, help me out. I'm hungry or whatever. So I'm looking around to see if he has an owner. Nobody's around, right? So I get him and I take him to the house. So Shannon sees him, instantly falls in love. She's like, oh, I like him. I always wanted a dog like this, a little lap dog, little brown, little lap dog. So we take him, clean him up, everything like that. And I go get the food and all this. So she done named him. I done went to go get the food. I come back, they done named him Ginger and all kind of shit. You know what I'm saying? So now she got the dog. The dog was very energetic, to say the least. Okay, so which I thought she was prepared for because it was a lap dog. Now at the time I'm working at this spot called Persona, okay? Now Persona Pizza. So the dog was just very active. Like, it'd be playing, it was playing with her so damn much. Coconut, Fluffy, Kicks, and Koyo. That's what's up. I'm assuming Kicks is brown, possibly. That's what's happening. Koyo. Where you get Koyo from? That's dope. That's different. That's what's up, man. That's what's up. So the dog is Ginger is like so fucking energetic. So we playing with Ginger, whatever like that there, and we get tired because we gotta do other shit too. So we give Ginger to Isis, her daughter, and they just they playing and they just running, just running ragged with each other. At the time, I have my cat Zero. My cat Zero is a murderer. He gangster. Okay, you know what I'm saying? So he does not like Ginger in the house. Okay, what I'm saying? So I'll never forget this. I seen Zero get pissed off. He runs into another room. Like as I have Ginger in there, he's looking at Ginger like he want to fuck him up. Like sitting on the couch, like he want to fuck Ginger up. And I'm like, no. I'm telling him no. Don't hit him or nothing like this. So at one point, Zero gets frustrated and goes in a room, y'all, and just turns his back to me. No lie. Like he gets frustrated. So I walk in the room. I say, "Is you mad at me?" Like I'm like, "Yo, you pissed off about the dog being in here?" And when I tell you, I don't know if the cat was speaking English or knew some shit, but he just looked back at me and just turned his head. I said, "You motherfucker, you really pissed off that the dog in here having fun." So now now the dog in here just trying to live his life, y'all. The dog trying to run around, live his life, be fun, and have fun. The cat Zero is acting like Batman, okay, posting up on the damn on the nightstand, on the chairs and all kind of shit. The dog running around playing. He's sitting there looking at him like this, here, just looking like, you know what I'm saying? Like he about to swoop down and just fucking and do some shit to him. So after a while, I gotta go to work and shit like this. So I'm going to work, I'm at the job. Shani calls me. She's like, "Yo, I'm not gonna lie, but he's too much for me. I love him, but he's just too much for me." Bay L in the house. What's happening? Hope everything is well with you. You know what I'm saying? What's good, North Carolina? You know what I'm saying? She's like, she's like, she's too much for me. I don't know what to do. I can't even get my clients because I'm trying to do my clients' eyebrows, and I put him in another room, but he's scratching at she's scratching at the door and all this other shit. I don't know what to do. And I was like, Shani, this is a lap dog. I thought you knew what you was getting yourself into. She's like, well, I guess we got to let him go or something. I can't do this. And not to mention Zero be wanting to get him. So I don't know what to do. You know what I mean? So I go back to the house and we have to get rid of him and all this other good shit. And, she felt so bad. She didn't want to get rid of him and all this other shit, but we had to, because it was like he was a fucking handful. So, we found somebody had to give him to him and all this other shit. But yeah, like you try to, like you, like when anytime you would sit down, that motherfucker would run from any room. I don't know how she heard you run. I mean, I don't know how she heard you sit down, but she would run from whatever room she was and come tackle your ass. Boom, right there. Like soon as you sit down, she jump in your lap, like hard too, like like trying to spear you, like fucking Goldberg or some shit. It was crazy as hell. You know what I mean? He's just running headbutt you in the motherfucking stomach. You know what I'm saying? Oh, we love that little dog. He was a little energetic. Shannon Rock, what's up with you? What's up with your Shady Rocks? What up? Yo, that track, that room fire. I liked it for you, man. Appreciate you so much. Bay L. Thank you so much, man. That shit is out now. So y'all go ahead and check that out. You know what I'm saying, man. I appreciate you so much, Bay L. That's what that is. You know what I'm saying? It's all love. That's all love. You know what I'm saying? Shannon Bay L said what it do. She say what it does. Hope everything is all well with you. Now we got Bay L up in here. Now, I do gotta I gotta go get the food, the groceries and all this other good shit. We gotta make a run. But before we make a run, Bay L up in here. The fuck? Wait, they wilding. Before I make a run, Bay L up in here. We gotta take hits from the ball. We got to. Bay L says she out of green? God damn it. Well, we gonna have to take a hit for her. We gotta take a hit for her. Ain't nothing wrong. Hold on. That was for Bay L right there. I don't know what the fuck's going on. Ain't this about a bitch? All right. So, yeah. That one's for the homie Bay L, y'all. You know what I'm saying? Appreciate you so much. I don't know. It's a whole lot of ghettoism going on. You know what I'm saying? But appreciate y'all so much, man. Appreciate everybody who came through on the live. Appreciate everybody who be showing love to the videos. Appreciate everybody showing love to the music. Appreciate everybody just being there, being down with me for as long as y'all been down with me. You know what I'm saying? It's always a blessing to come on here and chill with y'all and talk with y'all. Especially when I be going through some shit and I want to come on here and talk with y'all. Thank y'all so much for showing love to the music. So much for showing love to the videos. It's gonna be more coming. You already know that. If you just now got coming in, check out the rest of the live. We got, there's gonna be something on there you're gonna like to laugh at or some shit, you know what I'm saying? Or probably some insight. I don't know. You know how I do when I be talking and getting high. Appreciate everybody in this motherfucker. Appreciate Bay L. Appreciate Chad Free. Who else we got up in here? Appreciate Coconut. Appreciate Fluffy. Appreciate Kicks. Appreciate Koyo. Okay? Huh? Who else we got up in here? Yeah. And that's all the gang. That's all the gang up in here. You know what I'm saying? You know what? I might come back. I might come back tonight. I might come back tonight. You know what I'm saying? I might come back tonight. Fuck with y'all. Might jam out with y'all tonight. I don't know. We might come back. If I can get back in time in a decent time. You know what I'm saying? So damn right. I fucks with y'all. If not, we're gonna be back tomorrow. You already know what time it is. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, we're gonna jam out, do something. We're gonna probably do something. Don't hold me to it, but we're gonna try to do something. I'm be out here ripping and running though. But let me go on here. It's 5:30. Appreciate y'all so much to the utmost. And as always, until next time, one time for the homie Koyo.